All right, we are excited to be here in our studio kitchen with John and Tracy Darr, of course, from Stanley's Produce. I was just going to say, you do get this weekend off, right?
Yes.
No shows.
No shows.
You're going to be in town,
yes,
which is good because they're doing a lot of baking, and today sharing a new recipe with us.
Yes, we have a lot of people at the shows that we're at. Well, do you make anything with coconut? Do you make anything with pineapple? You know, different things. And some things we think, oh, that might work. And then some things they ask for, you're like, no way, nobody will eat that. But we thought pineapple. I love pineapple.
I do too.
So I think pineapple something would be good.
And especially for Easter.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so John, you kind of tweaked this recipe, right? This is
this is a recipe off my pumpkin bread,
which is very popular.
and it's just substitute. It's just take a couple things out and put a couple things in.
Okay.
And for this it'll make about 5 or 6 loaves, and that's 5 eggs and a cup of oil. And 2 cups of sour cream. I use a lot of sour cream in all my breads.
A lot of sour cream.
You know, it really makes a difference.
It does.
I feel like in all of your different breads and cakes, they're all so
moist and spongy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we use, for this, I'll use pineapple extract. Oh. Sometimes you can't find pineapple extract. Sometimes you got to order it.
Okay.
And a little bit of vanilla.
Okay.
I put vanilla in about almost everything.
This reminds me, without the coconut, but a little bit like a pina colada kind of cake.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay, the pineapple that goes in it is 8 ounces of crushed and 8 ounces of tidbits is what I use in here.
Tidbits.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I like those. Yes, yep.
What it's called.
Yep, I know, but it's always fun to say, isn't it?
That's right. And just mix all that up together.
Okay.
You can use a mixer if you want to, but it'll mix up pretty
smells
fast.
Good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then after that, we use 3 cups of flour and 2 cups of sugar. And after you mix that up,
so mixing it up, and I love the way you do this in these little individual size pans.
That's right.
So you get a little bit of everything, and that way too you can mix and match some of your baked goods.
Right, exactly.
And of course, what's really important when you do recipes with cakes is the soda.
Okay.
And in this, it's 1 teaspoon of soda
and 1
teaspoon of
powder.
Powder.
So I noticed with John, like when he's putting things in, he's eyeballing a lot. But that's one thing you use your little measuring spoon for.
Yeah, on the soda and powder.
You have to, because it really makes a difference if you mess that up.
Yeah, gotcha.
Salt and everything else, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. And are we going to have these available?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can make them at home because he's shared the recipe, but you can also just go in. And of course, as I'm looking around, your tomatoes are beautiful in all different shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
Yes, those are the heirloom tomatoes.
Oh my goodness, that one looks like a gourd.
Yeah.
It's perfectly shaped.
The consistency of that will look like that. It'd be like a thick paste. This won't be real runny and it won't be real thick.
Okay.
And then, of course, we use these pans right here all the time. That's what we'll put in there. And all you do is take your favorite spray, like Baker's Joy or whatever, if that's what you want, and spray them. And then fill them up about 7/8 of the way in these. Cook them for 325 degrees for 50 minutes.
7/8 of the way.
Yep.
And then you also are going to show us too. You do a little
Glaze.
Glaze.
We're going to do that here in a minute after the.
glaze on the top that you're going to share with us.
Right.
And while we have you here, we talk a lot about your pimento cheese. So many different varieties, and really at the shows, we're lucky because we get it all the time, but they go crazy when they have that opportunity and they see
sure
it.
Well, these shows were there like twice a year, sometimes only once a year, and so that's their only opportunity to get it, except if they order it. So if they order it, but it'll last. It'll last. So a lot of people buy a lot of it when we're there.
And this is your homemade. You're making this all the time.
Yes.
Every day.
Different varieties. Tell me about some of the varieties that you have.
We have, I think, about 13 or 14 different varieties. We have jalapeno, regular, Asiago, Gruyere, Kalamala olive, 3X, tomato basil, Asiago, smoked Gouda.
And so you can do so many different things with them.
Yes.
Depending upon the cheeses that you're using and the different spices.
Right. We just mix some cheeses together and get the desired taste that we want out of them.
And I
So
love
fun.
that everybody has their favorite that they're always looking for. And John, you were saying there's so many things you can do with the pimento
You can do a
cheese.
lot, and we're going to start showing you different things to do with. We're going to start simple today, and we're going to use just a grilled cheese. And we're going to make 2 of them today, and it's going to be a jalapeno bacon and a Gruyere, which is a Swiss. And you can grill that into a cheese. It tastes real good. That's one cheese that you can mix in with your homemade macaroni and cheese.
Oh,
And it'll be
yum.
real good.
That would be really
It's
good.
really good.
My favorite is the grilled pimento cheese with one of your slices of tomato.
Yes.
So good.
Definitely.
All right. Well, when we come back, we're going to show you how to make the glaze for the pineapple cake, and then we're also going to show you that grilled cheese with the pimento cheese that you can, of course, get all of these items at Stanley's Produce and Bakery. They are right there on Market Street. You can always watch them on Facebook and social media for great videos and other recipes. Give them a call if you have any questions, but a wonderful opportunity to get your items for your Easter weekend.